Very good day, everybody. Welcome to another video. I'm your personal funky sim pilot. My name is Arkady Gidzenko. I will be your captain for today's flight. And today's flight we have something exciting. We just got the new, well, couple of months old, maybe two, I don't know. The RJ Professional by Just Flight, the Avro RJ 100 variant that we loaded in. Basically what I did, I loaded in, I looked for the liveries, and I got this one, Summit liveries for Canada, but I think they actually operate only in Canada. But we're going to do a flight from Portland, United States of America, to Vancouver in Canada. It will be about a 1 hour 20-minute block time flight. Basically, I went in the aircraft just to check if the EFB has been set up, and I had to, you know, like go over the charts a little bit. But for the rest, I have not touched a single button in the cockpit or anything. And this video will not be any kind of review, you know. I have no clue. It's not up to me. I just like playing around with it. But I figured it's maybe a nice experience to just share this live with you. And also to challenge myself to see, you know, if I can operate it. Because the aircraft is very similar, as far as I know, to the 146 from Just Flight. But this one should have a proper FMS system, as far as I know. So we're also not going to be doing any kind of detailed go around. I don't know what I would have to tell you. I think it's probably like a I know what it is, but I can't even come up with a word. It's like a sensor. This I have no clue. Or maybe that's the vital heat. I don't know. But it definitely looks really cool. Let's go in between these two engines. So this is basically straight out of the box, if you will. So it's with these aircraft. When you purchase this, the link is in the description, obviously. When you purchase this, you get 3 variants: the RJ70, the RJ85, and the RJ100, which is the one we are flying now. And they all come with their own sets of liveries, so they have quite a lot of liveries that are being shipped with it, if you will. And this is one of the liveries for the RJ100. As you can see, we parked at the general aviation ramp. It's not too appropriate, I guess, but here we go. So this will be the APU. And the speed brake system is not pressurized, so it is open. The details are definitely cool, man. Look at that. Little scratch marks on the glass casing around the lights there. So usually, I believe these things, they pick up the temperature, your airspeed, all those things. As far as my knowledge goes. So here we are then at Portland Airport. Going to fly north in a little bit. So let's just hop on in, and let's see what this baby can do. All right. So this is the same actually as with the 146. For now, let's just click this away. Oh, we still have something here. Guild. So basically, when you unbox it, when you load it in for the first time, this will be on the Oops, this will be on the EFB, on the tablet. Let's actually create a keyboard shortcut to here. I guess ground power. And what are they saying here? Maybe we should first get the flight plan. And now if we go to aircraft, import SimReef OFB payload, yes please, go ahead. We're going to do instant refuel, just so we can get this thing going. Refuel and complete. So it looks like we're going to carry 4.5 thousand kilograms of fuel with us. I'm assuming these are kilograms actually. Let's have a look at the options here, the configuration, auxiliary fuel tanks. Well, we can press it. Not sure where they are. So they're behind the wing. So maybe you don't see anything, but it's just inside probably. Anyway, we are not going to be taking those. Pilot, pilots, GSX handling, no, not right now. HF aerials, no, not right now. Metric altimeters, no. HF tail aerial, no thank you. Air stairs, accumulators. Air stairs lights. This is all fine. EFB auto brightness. No. Flip chart options. Knob acceleration. No, we'll see about that. Pilot callouts, always nice. Other access steering, state saving. No, not now. Sync altimeters, yes please. Okay, so there's these are the options. We don't need a lot of options actually. Does this do anything? Oh wow. Failures. No, I don't want any failures. Let's get out of there. And I think this is for the taxi, if I'm not mistaken. Pushback. Not the taxi, but the pushback. Alright. Units, kilograms, there it is. It was there in the screen all the time. Alright. Actually get a little theme. No. Let's go with royal blue. Okay. Oh, this checklist. We have checklist in here as well. We'll not follow the checklist unless at some point we probably just really need to. This is just to look around, get acquainted, get one off the ground into the air, and navigate and land. Alright, so this is the overhead panel. Here's all the circuit breakers. And at first glance it looks very much like the 146. I believe most of these things are quite the same, if not completely the same. I think it's completely the same. I think they're probably actually the same aircraft. Just I'm not sure, really sure what the differences are, except that this one has should have a proper FMC. So let's just get it going. Battery on. external AC power available. So let's also turn that on then. So the lights, nav lights on, cabin emergency lights to armed, no smoking sign should go on. And for now, well, let's do logo lights, I guess. Let's have some entry lights. Alright. Do the fasten seatbelt signs as well. Flight leg emergency lights armed. And where's the galley? Here. Let's get some power to the galley. Obviously, I am not a coffee consumer at all. I do like colas of all sorts. Do not obstruct aircraft through grills. Okay. So do they have a coffee machine in this one? Look at that. They do. Turn it on. And brew. And you will actually hear every now and then the little sound of coffee working. So this is the cabin. Look at these seats, man. They look brand new. I'm thinking we probably also have some porn music here. Okay, so that's fun. Let's turn it back a little bit, the volume. But yeah, let's just leave it on. I think I like it. What's that beeping noise? Would that really be the coffee machine? Anyway, let's carry on. So let's see. So we provided power to the galley, and then we started to play around back there. So what we're looking at, we are on battery powers. We have external power connected as well. We have power to the galley, so you can hear the coffee machine in the background. So I think, yeah, we should definitely get all these. I think this is slightly different modeled than on the 146. Anyway, autopilot masters go on, avionics masters go on, yaw temper masters go on as well. And for now, well, for now we're good. We're not going to start the engines just yet. So now let's have a look at the setup here, how this is going to be like. It's a little bit new then. So FMC, nav data out of date. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, but okay, we can live with that. Let's see, position initialization. So what gate are we at? Hopefully we can take whatever it says here. Would be nice for that purpose if it said anything. So then we'll just take the airport coordinates and put on there. Where's the clear button? Okay. So the aircraft should sort of know where it is. So route. And can we import in any way maybe? So that's menu weight unit ESB. What is that exactly? Oh, like that. Okay, so it uses whatever the EFB uses. I want to put it on kilograms in any case. So route, is there any way that we can import the route, or do we have to put it in ourselves? I'm not really sure about that. Let's go to the OFP summary, reload, logout. Okay, so we'll just have to put it in manually. That's no problem, it's not a very long route. We go direct to Bravo Tango Golf, and via Airway Juliet 1 to VOR, Sierra, this is Seattle VOR, direct to PIE, actually also VOR. Then we have the Grizz 7 arrival. So KPDX to CYVR. To CYVR. There you go. Flight number, we are Summit Air 812. So that elevator music in the background is killing me, man. Runway. We actually have the OFP here. A lot nicer to read than this. So, runway 10 left. Alright, that's accepted. So we go, where are we? Direct to Bravo Tango Golf. Bravo Tango Golf. There you go. Next page. How do we get to the next page? Let's maybe do we activate yet? Oh, there's actually a link below. Then we go Juliet 1 to Seattle. That's recognized. Seattle will obviously be recognized. So can we now go next page? Very good. Papa Alpha Echo. And that's basically the flight plan. Then we have the Grizz 7 arrival for runway 08 left. So this we can activate. We're not going to enter performance data just yet. We will have to in a bit. Let's see, there should be an arrival and departure button right there. So departure was 10 left, that's already active, and there is no SID because we're going to direct to that VOR. So we can go back to index, and then at Vancouver, I forget. 08 left, grid 7, ILS, Zulu 08 left, 50 grid 7. We go via Papa Alpha Echo, so let's just put that in, just include it, I guess. Execute. So we should have the entire route in. So now we can go to performance initialization. I'm not sure how this is going to work. It's going to the block fuel should be 4.6. Let's have a look at the OFP. Uh, 4.6 and final reserves 1.7 or 1.8 if we want. So 1.8 on the reserves. Does it obtain the zero fuel weight on its own? How do we clear out this scratch pad? No, we have to put that in ourselves. And we need we're not asking for a cost index. Cruising altitude will be 300. Cruise wind be 31747. Minus 007 degrees. Can we put in the minus sign? Or do we have to put in the M for Mike? Oh, there you go, it accepts it. Position altitude 18,000 feet. Okay, so we need the gross weight and the zero fuel weight. So gross weight 30.5. Zero fuel weight 25.9. Zero fuel weight 34.1. And then it says gross weight. Not really sure why it's doing that. Do we need the board? I think we need to board the passengers. Let's do that.
Boarding is complete.
Alright, so that's instant. So we have more definitive numbers now. So zero fuel weight, 39.9. No, 36.9, my apologies. So 36.9. For the zero fuel weight, gross weight 41.5. I've messed it up completely there. The total fuel weight, where were we? Zero fuel weight 36.9. Didn't take the decimal. Alright, we got that. And gross weight 41.5. And that's correct now. Alright, cool. So execute. So I think most of it should be okay like this. Let's have a look at the legs page. We go direct to Bravo Tango Golf. I will check that route discontinuity later. This is probably where we will be vectored. Let's get some other lights going. Can we lock light door? Light back door? Obviously we can, but it's still open. Where do we close that? There you go. Nice, we can lock it like that. Pretty cool. I like it. So it doesn't look like there's any takeoff performance or anything that we set up. Does this have the TMS system? Sort of, but slightly different. Stand by. So far I'm definitely liking it. How do we get these to work? I think we'll get there in a bit. We have the flight plan, and let's pull that up again, legs. I'm thinking this has vertical navigation as well. Let's go flight level 300, dial that in. And let's see how it's going to take us there. If it's going to be step climbs or straight through. If the aircraft will start winding at us, maybe, I don't know. So, we have put that in. Yeah, so there's definitely a different, I think it's MCP, Master Control Panel. Wait. So let's start off the APU. You'll find the APU right here. APU power available. APU air. Pressurization, this is also a little bit different. Well, it's in auto mode, so let's maybe leave it like that for now. So before we start up the engines, I think actually we need to press the left inner pump for the APU. Even though it works without it, I'm really sure how that works. Alright, so engine 2, engine 3 pump go on, DC pump, AC pump, power transfer unit, yellow system and green system. And I don't think this will immediately, this will immediately pressurize, I guess. So what, if we turn those off? Not sure, does it go open again? Maybe if we force it open, can we close it? Oh yeah, we can. Okay. Well, let's leave it, leave them both to on in any case. And turn on the generators. Actually need the APU generator. Since we're now on APU. Also turn on those engine NTIs. See if we can start up the engines. Start master to on. Select engine number 4. Oh, and that sound is also in this one. I totally love that. So this panel here, the instrument panel, is also slightly different from digital stuff going on. So engine number 4 would be this one. We're watching the N2 RPM, that's now at 20. So we introduce the fuel. And we are now starting up engine number 4. So I'm really curious to see, this aircraft has FADEC engines, so curious to see how this is all going to work when it comes to managing the speed. Looks like we have speed management system anyway, so or something like that, so should work very nicely. So far I'm quite happy. Well, better be because I paid good money for this stuff. Okay, so engine number 3, start it up. Some fuel in there. Put on the flight directors on both sides. We got engine number 3. And she's definitely a cool aircraft, beautiful. Loving it a lot. Right, engine number 2. And skid ice protection, electricity, parking brake is on. Clean heat, collector is off, AC pump on, internal power not shut. Pretty nice. We can actually do that. Wait, let's first get the fuel there. External power go off. Go. And we are happily joined by engine number 2. So that leaves the final engine, number 1. Start it up, baby. So it's curious to see if we can fly this straight out of the box, basically. Obviously, there's a lot of knowledge from the 146 variant that I already flew on the channel a couple of days ago, VOR to VOR. In this sucker, we can actually put in an entire flight plan. I think it will actually do vertical navigation as well. Let's get some fuel in there. Clocking 21. What are we on standby? Now we're on transponder, so let's leave it on transponder for now. Usually in the United States you will have to squawk Charlie like when you're at the ramp. So we have 4 running engines. That's the least we need to get from A to B. So let's have a look. We have the engines, we can... Yeah, we should... okay. The engine start buzzer is turned off again, and then now the generator 1 and 4 become available again. As you could see earlier, they were on offline mode, if you will. So we can disconnect the APU. The APUR can be turned off as well. In terms of ice protection and anti-skid, ice protection, I think. Not sure if it's these ones. I don't think so. Probably ones that says ice protection up there. But obviously these are all ice protection. And that gets rid of that message there. And then we have the anti-skid. And not sure. Anti-skid on. That's completely been cleared out except for the parking brake. Engine ignition on, really? What is that? Will be this one, not sure, but I'm going to leave this on. But then we can fly like this anyway. To what else? Let's turn on some lights. Beacon lights are a little bit late since we already started the engines. So we have the flight plan. Now we could also, let's have a look at the speeds. I think what we'll do for now is just go with this. This used to work in the 146, it doesn't here. Could maybe see, do we have a performance tool or anything? Ground power can disconnect. With top of descent calculator, but that's not really what we're looking for. Okay, so this looks like what we had in the 146, but then a lot more simplified. Max continuous thrust climb. Doesn't look like you can turn it on or off. It does say master, I don't know why. It looks like it will be okay in Toga anyway for now, so let's leave it there. And that's interesting. I see. So the V1, I guess they put it on 136. So if you click this, That changes. Alright, okay. So we're gonna do flap 18 degrees takeoff, which gives us 136 for roll rate speed. Okay, so this is a new interface for me. We have the pressurization system here as well, or what is this? Wait, cabin altitude. So how to get the primary flight display and the navigational display? I have not really tried a lot. I was pressing some of these buttons here randomly earlier. You have PFD for primary flight display, ND for navigational display. These are brightness settings, but you can turn them all the way to the right, but it doesn't look like anything is happening. So they must have some button, I guess, that you can turn them on. You see this in some airplanes, they come with a little brightness button and then it turns on. I'm not sure what the D there stands for. Let's just randomly. Can we get the camera in there? Decision height, okay. So that will be the decision height. So how to get these screens on? What do we have here? And Aegis Master, that should be on. And there you go. I'm thinking aircraft may actually have a navigational system after all that we had to load or boot up rather. Correct temperatures. That's wow. That looks cool. Looks like an audio panel. So does it have like a alignment system that we need to turn on? Engine fire, lights and notices, air conditioning, cabin air at the backs, APUF. We actually do need engine air. Although it might say that we have engine air on the ground or something. Oh, fine. Oh wait. Yeah, there you go. It says it right there in green, but green is just like, hey man, it's just to remind you. Yep. So that's all that is. But not really sure now how to get dive into the system here a little bit. Menu, FMC, position initialization. Like there's not a whole lot that we can do actually in here. Aircraft does have some coordinates there. TCAS is off. Okay. The TQ&H. In this case, we're just going to press the B button, just to make our lives a little bit easier. Okay, so we managed to turn on the EVIS here, but with the EVIS Master button. However, looks a little bit to me, since we do not see any flight plan here on the navigational display, to me a little bit like it might not know where it is. Not really sure about that. I remember some of the aircraft that I was flying had something that you, I think it's a CRJ. You have like two buttons here to turn on the navigational systems. FDR gone at the end. What like door? With some lights, brake temperatures. I don't know what ELC and ELT is, but it doesn't look like that's what we need actually. We have the radio panels 1 and 2, we have the squawk box, the ADF, Scanning range, format, course. Like this might control the navigational display. Not really sure. Range. Yeah, it looks like it. You can see the range there changing, but we're not quite there yet. Format, so we can put it on plan page, for instance. And we should see a flight plan, which we do not. See, we turned on the flight director. Yaw dampers were turned on as well, if I'm not mistaken, way in the beginning. Yaw damper master. So this is the avionics section. I'm not sure what FGC select, what that does. It chooses between 1 and 2. Probably some kind of backup system. But at this stage probably doesn't matter really what it is, what we do. These are nicely grouped like this, the circuit breakers. I like it. Circuit breakers are not clickable. It's a bit of a shame. It would be quite cool. Can really mess things up. This is like the Windows registry. You know, you mess up something and you don't know what's going on. See, ground test, engine fire APO was with smoke test, zone loops. No, not it. Lights. Air conditioning panel. That's the back of Mike's head. Hello Mike, how are you doing? Air supply. Can arm the auto bus. So yeah, how to find where to find the navigational system. I'm really thinking it has a navigational system, but we need to turn on. Because this looks just weird, right? Ground proximity warning system. That is all not what we're looking for. MWS. And this is the same panel, the same stuff is on the other side. Flight deck air. No. Avionics cooling fans. IRS, look at that, what's IRS? That's what we need. But I think it's not a button. But I think something with IRS might be what we need. And sometimes I forget, can we get rid of the yoke? Sorry, I have to reach between your legs, Mike. No, it's absolutely inappropriate. I don't think we can. Sometimes some controls might actually be on one side of the aircraft only. And there you go. Let's see, I think in 146 we are able to get rid of this, and here we can as well. There you go, nav is off. So this is the one that we were looking for. So they should, I think we just put them on nav like this. Not quite sure. And this is not the type of aircraft I think that will show you that it's aligning. And would it say it up here perhaps? That will be interesting. Doesn't look like it either. Let me check on the left side of the thing. Wait, the cameras. See, what do we have here? Oh, there's some more lights that I always like. So now that we're here, let's turn those on. But basically we're just waiting for the alignment, I guess. The only question now, did we do it correctly? Yes or no? nav is off. Most planes you just do 1 click or 2 clicks. It's not blinking or anything, so let's just mess with it. Can we not turn it to the left now? Or it's just the camera angle? It looks like we cannot turn it to off. It's either in nav or it's in ATT. Let's see in the options. Sure if that's here. I don't think so. Some aircraft you have an option that you can set like the loading time for the for getting the single ATT. I think we should set it on ATT, man. I don't know what y'all are thinking. Oh wait, look at that. Something might have happened. Number 2 was aligned. There you go. So let's not mess with it. This is all too easy, man. So we're departing runway 10 left. Left, it's the one over there. Elevation 30, 103. So let's set the heading for 103. Oops, not too far. 103. So we have VNAV. Not sure if we can arm it like this. Does not look very impressed after clicking it. LNAV, that says it's on. VNAV is like, no man, screw you. Turn on the nav1 radio, we might need that for the ILS later on. And the nav2 as well. There was also a VNAV button here. So let's get some more info. What happens when we click here? We have cruising altitude 300, 280, 250, and it's 124 nautical miles until we reach the climb. This is basically like a live log or something. This is about the cruising. It's not really what looking for, is it? Basically, the aircraft needs to know can do heading select, forward MLS, altitude hold. Speed, V2 speed 140, that's actually in the box here. So we do fast, no. This I'm not too sure about. We're quite close, but so LNAV works, VNAV, like, no man, I don't know what you're talking about. And the left side is actually still, we're trying to make quite a signal. I think probably, I don't know if this is going to work. Nothing else we can do, so we just leave it alone for now. That could be also a reason then why the VNAV's not working, I don't know. See anything else? The engines are running, so let's set the flaps to 18. Some aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator come with a weather radar, but unfortunately that bit of coding is shielded off to developers, and therefore developers cannot really, the moment Microsoft opens it up, these things will start working. I'm not expecting great results, if any, but let's turn it on nonetheless. Looks as if these two FMCs are operating independently from each other, which is always very nice as well. So you can have the pilot monitoring two things here and the pilot flying two things over here, which it would be in real life as well. FMS EFIS split LNAV 1, LNAV 2, main display. So basically, I think we're just waiting now for the EFIS for the screens here to start working on the pilot side. The gas is still off. Could maybe do a pushback. I mean, there's nothing happening here anyway. So runway 10 left, we are over here, so we will just exit Juliet, Charlie, right on, looks like Echo, and then we just get onto the runway like that. So the nose to the right. I believe we can do that through over here. Connecting the tug. Do you see anything outside? No. Well, let's quickly get rid of those chocks and the parking brake, because I could see the nose, looked like the nose is coming up. I do not want to run into that structure behind us. Look at that. Setting the parking brake. Oh, that's the wrong button. I was hoping in the meantime maybe we would have some signal on the left side. We do on the right. Sometimes it may take like 7 to 8 minutes for these systems to acquire a signal. It's a very awkward position. I'm sorry, Mike. Well, this is just the radio panel. We do not need to do anything here. Really, this is just the IRS. The thing is, you don't see how long it's, if it's working, then it's very easy to, like, in the very last second that it might switch on, you switch it off because you switch the button over there. Alright, let's have a little sanity check. What does this all say? Descent approach. Okay, so this is not what we need right now. Maybe get the checklist for range start after range start text ATC clearance verified, thrust and takeoff data rechecked, flaps speech checked, takeoff briefing completed, config checked, MWS and cabin secured. Well, I'm just going to click this away. So I'm quickly going to ask my beloved aunt called ChatGPT and see if she has any ideas when it comes to how to align the IRS properly. Okay, so basically set the switches, it says here to align, and then you go to the FMS, you put the position in it, information in, and then you switch the buttons to nav. So basically we were already at align. It's so interesting that you cannot go back to align. No man, there's no cheating here. This one looks come alive. Unless this was alive 5 minutes ago and I totally did not notice. In any case, we do need the navigational display there. Yeah, this is bugging the hell out of me. But nothing wrong with the aircraft, obviously. If anything, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Doing what we are asking it to do, you know. We press a button and it says, sure man, I'm going to do it. And we do not press the button and it says, sure man, I'll leave it. It's fairly simple. There's nothing we can do. I don't know, we either put it on ATT and then leave it for like 8 minutes. Let's, for a faster alignment, you can form a faster line by quickly cycling the IRS switches from off. ALN, I see, but that doesn't work. Note, to move the IRS switches from nav back to ALN, you need to pull the switch out over a bulk. This is replicated in the simulation. Click the center of the IRS switches to pull them out for moving. Oh really, that would be very nice. That would be an answer to our question, wouldn't it? There you go. Oh, you click it. Alright, so it goes to align. Let me check that one more time here. From off to align, nav to ALN. After entering aircraft position, the alignment will complete within 30 seconds. Okay, so back to ALN then. Okay, let's just do this again. So they say from off, ALN, nav, ALN. ALN. and then it should boot within 30 seconds. We already have the position information in here, so I don't think we have to, you know, like copy this and paste it there again. At the same time, probably won't hurt, so let's do it anyway. There it is, can be undone. So hopefully, 30 seconds from now, we should have something. So after 30 seconds, the alignment will complete, indicated by the nav off annunciators above the IRS switches flashing. At this point, move the IRS switches to nav, and the EVIS displays will be ready for flight. So we could see that with the number 2, and this one is indeed flashing now. We put to nav, and there we are. Cool. Thank you, ChatGPT. That was very helpful. So we had these buttons. I think let's get a good camera angle. Range, there you go. Okay, it's a really tiny screen, but it works. It shows the information that we need. So let's get this sucker going. So we are pushed back. We have 4 running engines. The flaps are at 18 degrees. So we should now be able to VNF. No, it doesn't want to, man. Come on. Come on, little aircraft. You can do it. Go to VNF for me. That's interesting. So we're getting closer and closer. In the Just Flight, the VNAV, vertical navigation function on the mode control panel is intentionally non-functional, mirroring the real aircraft's design. Although the VNAV button is present, it was never implemented in the actual aircraft. Consequently, pressing the VNAV button will not engage any vertical navigational modes. Instead, the aircraft utilizes an advisory VNAV system within the Flight Management System, FMS. This system provides vertical navigation information, such as top of the stand calculations and approach path guidance, but it is not coupled with the autopilot for automatic vertical navigation. Pilots are expected to manage climbs and descents manually using modes like level change and vertical speed on the MCP. Okay, cool. So we do not have to wait for anything, although it did trigger something. Okay, cool. So we'll just manage the vertical navigation ourselves. Can do that. Let's get back to the legs page. Well, let's say we can still climb to our cruising altitude from now on. That would be perfectly okay. Only difference is we'll need either level change or a vertical speed. So maybe for now let's start with the vertical speed. I have no clue what value to pick. Let's go 2800 just to start with. And I think we're finally ready for taxi. The runway exit lights can go to on. And I think these are taxi lights when you put them down. Let's see. Yeah, taxi lights. So we have taxi lights. We should have everything. look outside. That is us. So now to quickly check what to do, we get out of here, go left and go right. And we keep on going basically. Alright, parking brake released. And let's see if we can brake it. Oh, that's not the button I was looking for. Wait. So now we take the first to our right. Hey Mike. So there we are. We just continue on straight and that will take us directly to the runway. So let's there you go. Brakes appears a little bit not as strong as I expected, I guess. Right, so here we are. Let's set the TCAS system to TARA. I'm not sure about the trim setting, but I'm just going to trim a little bit. Just, oh wait a minute. Should remain in the green section, so we were good. We have vertical speed armed. Can we see that stuff up here? Auto thrust to max. Flight director is on. Vertical speed. We are in heading mode. but lateral navigation 1 is armed, I think, because it's white. So it's probably not detecting an intercept yet. Let's have a look here. Range. Well, we'll see how that goes. We see on the flight plan. Heading 351. So if all else fails, we turn left heading 351 ourselves in heading mode. And we have to do anything here now that the engines are running. Well, it's still on toga. We'll go with that. So then, landing lights. And the strobe lights. Go. Let's see if we are configured. We release the parking brake. Config check. No. Because you are not configured. But will it tell us why? I don't think so. I don't think, can we arm these? I don't think these are armable. No, so we don't have to arm any kind of speed brakes, as far as I know. The flaps are at 18. Engine ignition on, air ground. Turn that off in any case. So which one is the engine ignition on? Flight start on. Oh, these. Yeah, but they should. I think they want them on, right? In case of engine failure or something. Let's leave them off for now. I don't think that's actually what's prohibiting us from taking off, though. So my bet is that it would have something to do with maybe something with the speed settings. So let's have a look at that. Cannot select max continuous thrust. So what we're looking at here, we have the auto thrust is armed. Do we need to select any kind of mode? Can either turn it on or off, but it will not turn on. So yeah, I'm curious, exciting. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I don't think this has an auto brake, as far as I remember. I don't know. Get the brightness down a little bit on the primary flight display. I say line up. Try the config again. Fortunately, it doesn't say what's wrong. There's one more try, push a bit small indicator. Oh. Yeah.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Oh wow, that's loud. Hopefully that was it. Basically that there's like some mandatory test or something that was not checked, but I'm doubting it. I'm slowly running out of ideas. That's interesting. Although I don't think that's our problem either. I don't think the aircraft really cares if you take off reduced thrust or whatever or max. Not sure what the master button is supposed to do. And I would assume that you could maybe also select climb thrust. So this is something to discover. And again, I think we can take off. Don't think anything will break. But yeah, as I said, this is the absolute very first time that I'm in this aircraft. As I said earlier, basically all I did was click some buttons here, and I went into Navigraph, and I didn't touch a single button. Tried not to look at anything. We do have a timer, it looks, so let's click the run. And that's been running, good. So let's get going.
Check thrust. Thrust set. Airspeed alive. $80 knots. Go. Rotate.
Okay, what's happening?
Positive climb. Gear up selected.
Gear is coming up. Let's trim it up a little bit. Okay, so let's not go too fast, I guess. So the speed now stuck at 140. Not really sure. Speed's actually dropping, so that's not really what you want. Let's see if we can turn on the autopilot, see what that does for us. So we don't start by hand flying it. So it's pitching up to what I said earlier, but Oh no, it's not. Vertical speed, but let's go a little bit lower. Can we click thrust? Does that do anything? It looks like it turned off a couple of systems like lateral navigation. It's not doing it, so we're gonna turn left, heading 351, I believe it was. Autopilot is disengaged. That doesn't sound good.
Sync rate. Pull up.
Speed
Oh.
check.
Pull
Flaps
up.
0.
Oh shit, that doesn't look good.
Traffic. Traffic.
Oh, come on, man. Okay, so what the hell is going wrong here?
Clear of conflict.
This is so bad, man. Wow.
Sync rate. Pull up. Pull up.
Let's disengage the auto thrust there for a second. Okay, so I don't think we'll be touching down at Vancouver by the looks of this. Probably need to practice a couple of takeoffs or whatever. So the speed is finally picking up. Let's try autopilot, heading select. And what if we engage auto thrust now? Look at the nose up, man.
Speed checked. Flaps
Sync
80.
rate.
Holy shit, this is going totally
Pull
wrong.
up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Damn, man. And there she goes again. So I guess we'll have to go back to the drawing board.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull.
I'm thinking maybe it is really following the speed there. So does this mean it is now going to try and achieve 215? Oh man, my nerves. Let's see if we can turn on the autopilot and see what the aircraft's going to do. Speed's dropping. Nose is seriously high. Let's do altitude hold. No, man. I give up. I give up. But she is beautiful. Look at her. But it's hard to get her stable and then figure out all the settings. So we're just going to have to abort. My apologies. But it was fun to try it out. I was quite confident, I must admit, that I was able to do it. But actually, I must say I'm happy because this is actually pretty cool. You know, it means the aircraft, you know, it's not totally plug and play. It has definitely some characteristics of its own, and obviously, you know, the pilot should understand
Bank
things.
angle, bank angle.
I don't care about your bank angle. So right now I'm just sort of trying to hand fly at random. I'll let go of the flight plan and anything. So I'm trying to trim down. That seems to respond really slowly. So slowly that I'm not really sure if it's actually responding. And then she goes nose up again. Maybe because we're gaining some more speed. At an airport on our right. That will be cool. No, I don't think so. So if we turn right, we should get to the airport. Let's try that.
Bank angle, bank angle. Pull up.
So we're just eyeballing it now. Looks like we might be heading straight to the airport actually. Unfortunately, very poor visibility.
Sync rate.
Thank you. And what's our speed? Our speed is quite high. I think there's the airport. Shall we do a straight in like this? Gear down. Flaps.
Sync rate. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Well, that's the idea. We want to settle down.
1,000. Pull up. Pull. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Cabin is prepared for arrival.
Cool, thank you.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Ground angle. Spoilers yellow and green. Brake pressure checked. $60 knots.
So, this also has spoilers on top. I have no clue where their button is. But that's really nice to have. Let's exit the runway. Let's just go straight here. So that was interesting. It was super bad weather, but we were able to, we used map there for a second. But then still, sometimes you have to like really look. We also got a little bit lucky. But it was interesting. Definitely something to pay a lot more attention to. So the aircraft is demanding a lot more attention from the pilot. And that is only something to respect. That's pretty cool actually. At the same time, maybe I'm just stupid, you know, but there's always that. But all kidding aside, I really thought, okay, I got this, but at the same time, you know, I'm not surprised at all. There, at least we were able to land again, and even set the aircraft down somewhere. There we go. Parking brake set. How do we turn off the engines then? There you go. Oh, you pull them and you click the button. That's pretty nice. Alright. So that's it. Thank you for checking. We'll definitely try this aircraft again. Maybe I'll just take it for a couple of spins. Not streaming, but then again, maybe the next time I fly it, I will just start streaming again. Probably I will need to practice with the takeoff and just have a little look, or maybe at least read up some information or look up some videos. Get some more information about what's going on with the thrust settings. My apologies. But welcome to the arsenal. Welcome to my collection. RJ100. Alright, man. Thank you very much for checking. And don't be a stranger. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. As I said, if you're a female, pretty and naked, send me your telephone number. Alright, thanks so much for checking and have a good day. Bye-bye.